Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pretty lengthy break, but after an hour and a half, we finally have our second best of 3 series for today of the Star-led Invitational Season 3C qualifiers. This is the lowest bracket, round 3, and the winner of this will proceed to face up against Execration, and the winner of that series will end up playing against Mineski in the finals, and they will qualify for Star Ladder. But otherwise, alright, enough about that introductions. I am Hades, all the way from Singapore, and welcome to all of you in Twitch chat. So here we are, and pretty much the first phase of the draft has already been concluded. Sanking Silencer pick up on Boom ID, TNC picking up the Earthshake and the AA. This will be my first time casting TNC post TI, and of course without Kips. And of course Boom ID, well, casting one of them, yes, one series which they played yesterday, and I have to admit they really impressed. The movement, their teamwork is really good, and this is a team full of young talent. In Your Dream, still considered young talent despite his very brief stint on Fnatic. TNC, they have experience on their side. Defender. Okay, who am I missing on? I'm pretty sure someone changed their name. Oh, that's Tibbs. Alright. But with 1437, of course, Theban, all that experience. He is the theory crafter. For those of you who don't know, he did pretty much invent a lot of stuff. Invoker use combos. I believe he was the one who invented that, or was there Bulba? Oh no, that was Bulba. Okay, my bad. But 1437, a respected captain and coach. You guys will remember him from the days of the original Team Secret. And basically the Secret which won back-to-back lands. But okay, enough about that. Second phase of the draft, TNC go ahead to pick up the Necrophos. Boom ID responding with the Dark Seer. So, got a lot of wombo combos going, a nice vacuum into a Global Silence and Epicenter Burst Strike. Some of the potential threats coming in. And, alright. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good all the way in chat.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Cool, shout out to Purdy for the stats which he provided, and so far the most banned Necrophos has actually faced the troll, pretty much banned all the time, Lich as well, and like you can see from the first bans, it's pretty much very standard. These heroes are either gonna get banned out immediately or picked up immediately. So just some of these very common stats, and of course, you know, against Filipino teams you have to take out the puck, because Cuckoo, let's face it, he's a really good puck. And it's impossible to be, you know, a high MMR player in the Philippines if you don't play puck, because they are probably arguably, you know, some of the best puck players in C come from the Philippines. Alright, so I'm looking forward to see some Tims play. We're starting to see a lot more Ancient Apparition as well come into the meta. Something which we thought probably was a bit too slow. The Ancient Apparition Midas thing was not really a hot pickup. Centaur coming in as well, so you know, that should be fun for Sam H. Haven't seen too much Centaur, not really too impressed with this pick. Probably, I don't know, it feels like the impact this hero can have is not necessarily there. But TNC are missing out on some physical right-click damage. They have plenty of nuke. Earthshaker Echo Slam, if you can combine that with the Ancient Apparition, you guys already remember EG. The glorious Echo Slam into the AA Ice Blast. So Boom ID, we'll see what they'll go for. Dreamcell really impressed yesterday on his Ember Spirit, where he just went completely crazy. And I believe they were Boom ID played against WG, stomped WG into the ground. But against a team like TNC, okay, TNC, they beat Fire Dragoon. And that's a pretty star-studded roster as well, with Alacrity and Adam. But Boom ID will go back into the Queen of Pain, something with a bit more, let's say, lane-winning presence. This hero is really strong as well, with great nukes available, and some of the ways of dealing with the Necrophos, I would presume. But I'm looking forward to see how Boom ID handles themselves, you know, how they handle themselves against a really composed and experienced team like TNC, which could give an inkling of how they might do if they win this series and match against the stronger teams like Mineski or perhaps Execration. So Boom ID, the Indonesians have one more wall to encounter, or rather, so 2 more Filipino barriers in their way before they get to face off against the giants Mineski. But alright guys, so Wolves of Phoenix. If you guys are Boom ID fanboys in the chat, Spam the Kappa. If you're all for TNC about the Phoenix, spam low. Alright, so Sven ban, Slark ban, taking out these physical right click heroes. Okay, it's surprising that Boom ID would ban the Sven. I kind of thought the bans would be the other way around, where TNC themselves might consider banning out the hero. Another hero they could also think of picking up would be the In Your Dream, say Faceless Void. His hero pool is definitely big. Yesterday on the Razor, going for against the Miracle Naga. Playing against the Miracle Naga isn't easy considering it's his trademark hero. They take out the Lone Druid, so that's some push out of the question, because TNC don't exactly have any sieging heroes right now, and I'm pretty sure they know that's the issue. So what the heroes can siege? There's still Luna, Lifestealer not so much. They still could go back into the Ursa.
10 seconds.
This is rough. It really is.
5 seconds remaining.
But we'll see how TNC decide to do. I mean, of course, with 1437, the leadership is definitely there. Boom ID, these guys, according to Godot, they have been playing together for a while. So, the power of Nakama going to be there to help them. Pretty much, yeah, just to, it gives them a slight edge in terms of team synergy. Alright, no, I'm not going to be saying any weird words which you guys are giving to me in the chat. And yeah, hi to all of you. Not exactly going to be saying any of these. I'm pretty sure some of these are Indonesian vulgarities, so relax.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Monkey King.
Okay. So the In Your Dream Monkey King carry. A cancer coming to your pubs very, very soon. I'm pretty sure at some point all of us, you've seen someone who just put Monkey King to a lane and he's like, guys, trust me, I am Monkey King carry. Easy win.
5
Plus 25.
remaining.
And then you realize the game goes wrong because he doesn't really know the hero that well. Yeah, but this hero when given a good start can really destroy you. Especially with the Jingu Mastery 1 Boundless Strike, pooms. Next thing you know, your hero's lives are just like wiped away. Whose staff is bigger? So TNC, let's see what they decide to go for. Like I said, the Void's still in the pool. Lifestealer, not so much. Not so sure whether they might reconsider going into an anti-mage for Raven. They still could go back into a Naga pick, which I sincerely hope not. What else is there? This is a tough call. So 35 seconds. Yeah, they're thinking very hard. TNC. I'm pretty sure they probably have scrimmed against Boom ID, and then if they have, they would have to watch out as well. They should know that Boom ID synergy is really strong. One thing I like about Boom ID's playstyle is that they like to group up together and just keep fighting. So they know, like, especially against the Naga strat yesterday, for you guys who did not catch the Miracle game where he was playing the Naga in game 2, that was their closest shot at beating Boom ID, because Boom ID stomped them in game 1. But hey, alright, so Cuckoo's gonna be playing the Viper mid with Raven as a carry Necrophos. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Necrophos against Darkseer is something which is going to be very weird, but In Your Dream actually taking up the Queen of Pain into the safe lane. Could open up the Monkey King going into the middle. But melee heroes playing into Viper is also not going to be fun, unless they do decide to put In Your Dream on the mid Queen of Pain, making him, since he might be more comfortable into playing against a Viper. And that's some of the good versatility between Dreamocell and In Your Dream as well. Or pretty much any team right now, where it's not just about sticking to the roles, sticking to the lanes, it's about being able to swap around. The bigger chances of winning is when you have, when you demonstrate flexibility. Oh my god, guys, there's so much WK going on in the chat. Bobo is handsome. Alright, so game 1, TNC versus Boom ID. Okay, this is a new overlay. So, of course, if you guys have any feedback or you like the casting, do show some love on social media. And let go. Game 1, TNC versus Boom ID. Have fun, Indomie. Okay, is Indomie actually that good? I know this is like a sin for probably a lot of you, but I haven't actually tried it. I know it's kinda good to eat, according to a lot of people, but I'm not a fan of spicy food. I'm like a really bad Asian. Balut. Okay, some people say it's not that bad, but when I see balut, like it doesn't look that appetizing. It looks like really, really gross. Someone find that clip again of Action Slacks puking out the balut. What was that cat? But yep, Tim's on the Earthshaker. I'm not so used to seeing him play on a hero like Earthshaker, but it's not exactly good for the ganking potential. More about just coming in to ruin the momentum of and turn around for potential ganks coming in from the opposition side. I'm used to seeing him play on the super big heroes, the flashy heroes, the Monkey King, the Earth Spirit, the Jarax kind of heroes.
At last, the battle begins.
Alright, so let go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, and once again, if you guys missed it, cap a pride if you think Boom ID is gonna win, and give me a lull if you think TNC is gonna win. And let me know where you guys are from as well while you're at it. So for me, I'm all the way from Singapore. This guy will be the highlight. Where is he? There we go. Our fake courier. I mean, it shouldn't be fair that if you're not detectable on the minimap, you shouldn't be able to block creeps, would it? But yeah, this will be a really rough lane for Sam H. If they get the slow Dream will sell, if he gets into the phase boost, that could be a very, very easy kill. But once again, you're going to see that 2v2 matchup, no surprise there. In Your Dream needs to get the edge onto Cuckoo before Cuckoo gets those levels up, and then he gets ridiculously tanky. And Cuckoo, he plays Queen of Pain a lot, so he should know the limitations of trying to zone this hero out. Nothing much to report on for now, but at least on the draft wise, I would say Sandy Luca is having a pretty decent start. Once he gets that level 2 Ion Shell, it's going to be very annoying. Even for the Necrophos, his Death Pulse will not be able to push out the wave as quickly as he would like, which means he takes more damage than he is actually giving out. And KSQ can't really zone out Sam H because of the return. Stout Shield as well, no PMS, but still, he does take quite a fair bit of damage back in return. Man, middle lane, Tim's just making sure that In Your Dream is having a really, really hard time. Already forced to pop the salve. Cindy Lucas, man, he's gonna run off the 1437. Still has the clarities, and this lane will just push itself out. 1437, very quick to go and steal that bounty rune. This will be a bit of a race. Cancel the clarity. Yep, there we go. So Cindy Lucas is not going to be too happy about that. And forced to pop up another clarity already as it is, which isn't exactly the best start. You're wasting the precious 50 gold, and if you don't get your soaring by the time the clarity is over, your lane is just going to be so difficult. But yep, here once again, Tim's back into the party. Catches In Your Dream on the wrong side of the Fissure. But, nope, gonna go straight with the Shadow Strike, blinking all the way to the west. But Joe Cam, no, not enough damage on his part. So, both sides just trying to burn each other's regen out. Take away, burn away the consumables, make the lane a bit easier, trying to assert dominance. And Tim's Cuckoo having quite a decent time against In Your Dream. CS is 15 and 4. In Your Dream not having too shabby CS as well, 10 to 1. And the Monkey King lane, lane still isn't yielding any big kills yet. Soon I like to believe, but In Your Dream falling really low, really close. And over the back line, 1437 with the snipe. Alright, so first blood going to him, and that's going to be his boots. He can up the courier as well, which has already been done. And like I said, if the level 2 Ion Shell, this lane is just going to keep pushing itself in. And this should be a static lane. And all the emphasis should be back, placed back into this middle lane where Joe-Cam, very hard for him to even try to gank, especially against a tanky hero like Viper. You can't gank the top as well.
What?
Trying to leech that EXP, Sam H a bit behind the darks here. And Dreamcell. So if you come close, I'll take those Jingu Mastery stacks. Really hard to gank, but I mean, considering 1 for 3-7 to get the first blood earlier on, that's still pretty big. Oh, spots the Queen of Pain, and the top rune will be a double damage for Cuckoo. We'll see if he can make anything work with the double damage. On Cuckoo's side, maybe with a nice Fisher, could have enough damage to kill this Queen of Pain. Going for the level 2 Kurosa skin, so every Shadow Strike is actually, he's going to take more damage than he's actually dishing out. And they are somewhat looking for the Queen of Pain, who is trying for a rotation, I think. Top lane, they do get a Sam H kill, diving under the tower for it. Sorry, I was looking at the Queen of Pain. Looking for a Fisher. But now he's just waiting on the high ground. And just like that, he's already losing in terms of EXP to the TNC Cuckoo Viper. Now, Vipers are boring here, but it does win you a lane. And he's to a certain extent a good frontliner. It's just that he doesn't have strong initiation tools. No lockdown as well on his end. Yeah, you can tell they're having a really good time in this middle lane.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Just trying to get those poison stacks piling up. Now, okay, with the Curse of the Silent, let's see if he can get any damage on the Cuckoo. But he, once again, you know, Cascute, he gets very, very slow because of the corrosive skin. But top lane, they are thinking about going here onto Sam H. The Burst, the Fisher is going to be there. Burst Strike on 2. We'll see if they can do anything with this. Maybe go into Joe-Cam. You don't want to pile those Jingu Mastery stacks up. It is a level 3 Jingu, so the damage you return combined with the Boundless Strike is actually super, super strong. Oh, nice Fisher. He will freeze. Caught by the Stomp, and down goes Dreamcell.
I'll take your tribute.
I mean, Darkseer's bought a lot of regen actually. 20-0 compared to the Necrophos, 40 and 14. Necrophos trying for a Reaper Scythe, but okay, it seems like Sandy Lucas knows the limitations of his hero, doesn't want to get too close. Necrophos did kind of disappear, so I guess he kind of figured it out. But Hooded Defiance first item onto Raven. This guy wants to tank, and I'm pretty sure he knows as well. Majority of the DPS is magic. The only physical damage comes from the Monkey King, and he's not that farmed. And once again for the combo into Dreamcell, another kill for Sam H. And your Dream is here. Burst Strike coming in. They want to try and go for the turnaround kill. And okay, 1 for 3-7, getting a kill into Joe-Cam. Sam H, double edge. Will die to In Your Dream, but do they want to turn around? But okay, hold on. Cascute should be able to kill 1 for 3-7. Sonic Wave, and there they go. 1 for 3-7 goes down. TP out from Tim's, and bottom lane still pretty even. Has to be careful though, Sandy Lucas, in case he gets caught by Raven. But now the TP coming in. Yeah, let's see if they can go for the kill here. They want to try. Burrow, maybe Iron Shell. There we go. Do they have a vacuum? Yes, they do, but I'm not sure they have enough damage. The Ghost Shroud's going to be there, but the heals... Actually, no, taking extra damage from the double Iron Shells coming up. Reaper Scythe, will it be enough damage? No, it will not. So Joe-Cam and Sandy Lucas getting a very nice kill into Raven. Big kill. And Viper almost level 8. You know, Queen of Pain, you know, did use the Sonic Wave early on, so it's on cooldown. They definitely do not have enough damage to kill this Viper. Now going, alright. Leap in the slow. Cuckoo. So silent, but they use the Stampede, so they just disengage. Very nice usage. Stampede doesn't exactly have the longest cooldown. It's just a minute 20. And still, it's only just phase boots on Dreamcell, you know. Primal Leap. slow isn't going to be that useful going up against the Viper as well. But over the bottom, Joe Cam actually falls quite low. 143 for 7, has a sentry, doesn't want to use it yet. Requires some heal. And they use the scan, they know that there are heroes there, so they're just going to bait once again with Raven. But how do they initiate onto this Necrophos? They can't, he's just way too tanky, and they want to turn around into an Earthshaker. You're just asking for trouble. Viper coming in as well, Cuckoo does find In Your Dreams. And TPR, do they have a Fissure to cancel his TPR? No, they do not. But okay, they do find Kes cute. Well, they find Sandy Lucas. They have a Fissure. And Dream was... What? Okay, I confess I am missing quite a number of kills, so I do apologize. I'm pulling a weapon, not intentionally. I just wasn't expecting the Centaur actually gets killed by, you know, the Monkey King. It's a very unusual kill. Alright, so still haven't seen a successful Reaper Scythe kill just yet. Necrophos is kind of lagging behind in terms of the net worth. You know, he's not doing too well. Your Doxia is okay, he will catch up. But because of the nature of the heroes, that's why, you know, no one's really eager to fight just yet. You don't want to take the risk, and it can go at any point. Look at that damage onto In Your Dream. You really want to be careful.
This'll come in
Rune?
handy.
Haste Rune. Could look to try and rotate. They have the Sonic Wave. In bottom lane, you can tell they want to try again onto the Necrophos. If they can kill the Necro, that's really, really big. TNC, they need to snowball off this. Dragonlance still being completed by Cuckoos, not yet done. They use the scan, they know that the Necro is there. They should suspect what's going on. Sandy Lucas, he's only spotted the Necrophos. And the double ion shells. Ooh, damage. You can't even Shadow Strike the Viper because it's a level 4 corrosive skin. Right, let's see what they want to try and do here. It's still 5-5. Gold lead does slightly favor Boom ID. I mean, these guys are actually doing really, really well. If they beat TNC here, Mineski will obviously have to pay more attention to the way they play. Onmushi should at least know how In Your Dream plays, because they were teammates for a very, very brief period on Fnatic. Centaur still quite a distance away from that Blink Dagger on his part. He's not going to, he's not going to be getting that anytime soon. He's really, really far behind. Like, if you look at the net worth discrepancy, at least, there's not that top heavy compared to Boom ID side, where the supports have been going around basically becoming beggars. Over at the back, Darkseer wants to try and cut the creep wave. I think he may actually end up getting caught out. Fissure, Ice Blast, Sandy Lucas is dead. Reaper Scythe kill for Raven, and he's gonna get all that regen back up. He can push out the wave again, and that's a kill desperately needed. Sandy Lucas getting a bit too cocky over there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so 6-5. Now things are starting to favor TNC just a tad bit, but nothing is in stone just yet. And In Your Dream, Veil means he wants to fight with his team. It's a great early game item with the extra damage. Could synergize very well with the Blink heroes.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Dream Marcel going into his own Hood of Defiance as well. It's going to help with the AA Ice Blast. It's going to help against the Reaper Scythe a bit and build into a death. So no Echo Saber on his part. Yeah, Monkey King doesn't really farm very fast. You usually expect it to be farming heroes. Do they have a smokes? Yes, they do. Where do they want to go? That wasn't in range of the ward, so they could just go to the bottom, it seems, and perhaps find that pesky Necrophos. Should be considering diving behind to the back of the tower. Alright, going into the bar strike and the epicenter. Looks like they were going to the Necrophos. Global Silence is going to be there as well, so he will not be able to Ghost Shroud out of this. Popping the Spell Shield. Oh, the heal from the Ghost Shroud. He's actually going to be alive. Popping the Stampede. He actually looks like he might even get out. Echo Slam at the back line. And actually, ooh, Defying Joe Cam. TNC with the turnaround. Sandy Lucas. They are looking for some kills here onto the Tims. Enchant Totem. Sandy Lucas. Oh, nice Boundless Strike from Dreamer Cell. But over the back. 1437 going for the TP out. Oh no, the Iron Shell damage will prove to be way too much as Sandy Lucas finds himself another kill as well. And that's going to be a 2-for-2 trade. Support's dying, but still pretty worth it. And Necrophos got out. That's the big thing. And he's going for Veil next. That's going to synergize really well with his team, especially with the Ice Blast and the Ripper Side. Just laying out a Viper Strike, messing around. He wants the tier 1 tower. So Raven getting that tower. In that case, it's better your teammate gets the tower compared to the tower being denied. Very useful how much money can be used and implemented. But Sam H, he's really close to a Blink Dagger this game. Wow, he's impressing, I'm not gonna lie. He had like what, 200 gold and now he's up to 2000. He's been free farming that lane. They are looking for Dreamer Cell. They know he's hanging around, but they just can't find him. And they will get the tower deny as well. So that's pretty big. You know, some gold not going to the dire economy. The supports will be crying for that, saying that, hey, we could have used that money for wards. Silencer will end up going for the treads first. Let's see what Sanking goes for. Blink Dagger's still on the way, so your Silencer basically buys all the wards this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Unless you want to try and smoke. They have a global silence up in 10 seconds. Putting the sentry down. Man, this is just weird. Cuckoo as well going to a Maelstrom. We start to see a lot more of these kind of Vipers actually, I just realized. Even in the previous series where Execration went for something similar. They want to try and fight, hiding behind the Monkey King tree. They put a ward down, but they won't find anyone. Because it looks like TNC is completely elsewhere. The middle lane Cuckoo is still farming. He's going to complete the Maelstrom pretty soon. I thought he would have wanted to go into a Midas. We start to see more Vipers actually go for the Midas just so they can scale a bit better. The Defender. Tims even popping the Stampede. The Boundless Strike's going to be there with the Primal Leap. And he should die. Yep, he will die. 1/37. Actually, nice cold feet proc. They find Dreamer Cell. Oh, the Global Silence. Perfect timing coming up from Boom ID. And they're going to the backline. Sonic Wave and polish him off. Looking for the stomp. But where's the follow-up? The vacuum back. Sam Hedge going for the double edge. He's going to deny himself. He's going to fail. And then In Your Dream gets a double kill. And 3 heroes go down. Using only the Global Silence and the Sonic Wave. So very worth it. Top lane. Necrophos still not able to join his teammates. Neither can the Viper.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff win. Radiant's bottom tower has rung its last bell.
Okay, so Boom ID with a very narrow lead. KSQ has been very on point so far with, you know, these global silences. Let's take a look at the net worth graph. Yeah, see, it's barely over 500. Look at the itemization. Lots of defensive items coming up. It's all about being able to sustain with your team. It's not so much about being able to, you know, fight really early. You just want to make sure you outlive the enemy. But okay, using that ultimate. That was weird. Almost killing off the Earthshaker actually, so pretty good attempt. The Deso is actually a really big item if Dreamer Cell can get to it.
Draw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's seeking.
Alright, so Raven, Blink Dagger on the way. I kind of would have expected like an ATOS for example. Just so that it will, you know, kind of help him catch that Queen of Pain. They don't have a lot of stuns. If they can chain it right into the Reaper side, that's pretty big. But now, everyone comes in, Sanking has a Blink Barrel. Oh, they're going to initiate it onto the Silencer. Can they get a kill here? Yes, they can. But the vacuum to the Burrow Strike. Ice Blast. Joe Cam going to take a couple hits and he will die to the Sam Hinge double edge. So they do get the D-Ward as well. Raven's still alive, has the Death Pulse, has the Reaper Scythe. Perhaps they can think about going back in. They probably want to reinitiate here. Very risky. Sam Hinge lurking around. Damage. Oh, getting stomped. That Surge is gonna be wasted. They have the Reaper Scythe. Down goes Saint de Lucas. 3 heroes for absolutely nothing, and they lose to tier 2 as well. Great stuff from TNC, and they're looking very solid. In Your Dream, trying to build into a Yield Scepter.
Yes.
And this Necrophos is just fat, fat, fat. Climbing the network, so is the Viper as well. The Maelstrom helps him to push out the waves a bit quicker. And In Your Dreams hit straight to the bottom lane so that he can get some push, some pressure out at least. Alright, so 11 to 10, 19 minutes in. Game is looking still very, very even. I won't even say that TNC have the advantage. Purely because Boom ID, they have, say, pretty decent tools to actually consider, like, might even come back. But hey, what do I know? I mean, at this level of Dota right now, it's so intense, like... Oh, the smoke play. Are they going to find the Queen of Pain? Yes, they will into the Ice Blast double edge, and down goes Queen of Pain. Should have been enough to shatter. He probably is going to yield himself up, but they were going to Saint de Lucas with the double edge as well. Saint de Lucas is dead. Queen of Pain Yield Scepter to actually destroy some of that damage, so still not dead. And I believe that was only a level 1 Ice Blast anyway, so yeah, he wasn't really going to die there unless they had a bit more damage. But now the tier 1 tower take a few hits. He went for the attack range, right? Hello? Oh, if the Dragon lands, he's actually out of range of tower? Okay, I didn't really know that. I don't play too much Viper.
Bounty.
Right, so Centaur lurking. Gets the bounty rune as well. I mean, I don't even know what you do right now if you're TNC. Perhaps it's not about forcing the towers too early because you don't want to mess around with the Darkseer, who's going to start building into a Blink Dagger, perhaps even a Pipe. But hold on. Queen of Pain. Ice Blast. One more hit. Won't you? Oh, blinks. But it's okay. Rest the follow-up. Doesn't even matter. Over the bottom lane. Boundless Strike. Who does it connect? Onto the Viper. Into the Barrow Strike as well. Thinking about catching 2. But the Cuckoo is alone. And nah, just kidding. Here's Raven. They have a Death Pulse, trying to bait. Ooh, okay, looking for the Sand King. Jokam juking all the way into the trees, but now the Global Silence comes out. In Your Dream, he still has the Sonic Wave, and looks like the Necrophos will end up going down here. They have found the Earthshaker. He's going to go for Optimistic TP out. Now Stampede, but no, the Yield Scepter, very nicely done. And perhaps they could even catch Sam H. And with the Shadow Strike, that's a dead horseman if I've ever seen one. And wow, indeed, Boom ID. They're the ones to actually start to initiate and assert dominance against Boom ID. This is so scary. Meanwhile, Monkey, Deso, almost done in 250 gold. Alright, so... Oh, Sand King. Yeah, this game is still 14 to 12, 22 minutes in. You can see the gold lead just continues to switch back and forth, up and down, just like my MMR. Force Staff on the way for Tim's, waiting for some big plays, but so far he hasn't had the opportunity to. Boom ID has been very diligent and very vigilant with making sure that they don't get caught out. Especially to the Echo Slam. You don't want to. The last thing you want to do is get Echo and Ice Blasted together at the same time. So what can I say? I mean, how are you guys doing? They will try for a smoke play, so TNC. They'll see if they can make the plays. No, Boom, they're just waiting in the top lane, but it looks like they will find a silencer. Probably will find a silencer. Will they? Oh, the Force Hurricane Pike up, and they will find Kez, who is Kez dead. Reaper Scythe won't even need to use it, as Raven will get himself the Death Pulse kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Radiant structures
So they want to fight into the top lane. They have the Ice Blast.
tower is on the rocks.
Oh, Centaur gonna pop the Stampede. Heal Scepter up into the air. Ice Blast is gonna miss. They have the Echo. Raven trying to get the slow up. Nice Fisher onto one. Now the Echo making sure the Queen of Pain goes down first to the Reaper side. They will get the kill. They're fighting into the Wukong's command. Dreamer going down. Big epicenter onto 3. Alright, so they do get the stun into the Sand King. 1 for 3, 7 is here with Cold Feet proc as well. Jokam has no way to escape, and he actually will end up going down. 2 for 3 trade. And Darkseer still pushing out the middle lane.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
He's just trying to build into a pipe. No Blink Dagger this game. Pretty big. I mean, they have a decent ward up on the cliff near the secret shop. So they do have some, some sort of vision. Darkseer just needs to farm a couple more minutes. I'll get the pipe complete so they can stick together. Might even just complete the Greaves. Pipe is actually a really big item here, especially into the Ice Blast. It's great against the Reaper's Scythe. I believe it does stack with your own spell shield. That's actually pretty sick. Oh, dude, asking me to play more Viper. That's a tough call, man. I mean, would you play Viper? Would you play 20 games of Viper? But the talents for this hero make it quite legit. I'm not so sure about the poison attack. Affects buildings, but the 75 attack range is pretty good. So Pike and Maelstrom already completed. Looking to see what Tims will do next. I mean, perhaps that's why we haven't seen that many echoes on him. Because he's been using to chain stun particular heroes down, like the Queen of Pain. That's just space created. Very, very huge amounts of space. Alright, bottom lane still getting pushed in by the Darkseer. They're basically just playing the lanes right now from both sides. You don't really know what each team intends to do, but we can kind of speculate. So let's just say finish an item, smoke, try and outplay each other on the Roche Pit. They want to force the issue, but Viper's there to just...
I'll take your tribute.
Yeah, they won this last tier 2. They have an Arcane Rune.
Middle tower is under attack.
Nothing else still being used just yet, but 16 and 16. We haven't seen any kills for 4 minutes now. This is how intense this game is. Alright, so now after the death was completed, do they want to get... Yeah, both sides are just happy to just keep on farming. Like, you look at Boom ID side, the net worth is slowly starting to trickle in favor of TNC. They have the 2,000 net worth advantage. Tower's kill score is actually pretty even. Both sides still have 1 outer tower remaining. So, nothing else that we have seen yet.
They're trying to bring down
Alright, so Mr. Saint DeLuca still trying to push out that bottom lane. He really wants to make sure that the bottom is constantly in pressure so that TNC's movements actually can't be restricted. So this is where you play the creep equilibrium very, very carefully, making sure that when you have two side lanes pushed in, they have to defend. You force them to split up. That's where you try to take a fight into the global silence, making sure that no one gets out. But Necrophos actually is going to a big item, which will save him in the next time if he completes it, which will be the BKB. Episoder coming in, they want to kill Raven. Can they do it? Looking for the Wukong's command. The global silence will be there, and boom! Raven gets blown up. It's a good combo. In Your Dream going to try and complete an Orchid Malevolence. They even scout Roshan, so they know that Roshan's up. Right, with the double damage as well, but not everyone's coming back in. TNC, do they want to try and contest this Roshan? And yes, they blow up Joe Cam immediately. Double damage or not, Dreamo Cell doesn't have damage. Oh, looking for the Boundless Strike. And actually, oh, nice Boundless Strike into the Sonic Wave in your dream with the double. Boom ID looking very, very strong. And Cuckoo will find one kill. Cuckoo against the wall. Cuckoo trying to kill Kescute, the 4-staff forward, and actually he will get to kill the mech. It's gonna be the Echo Slam. Oh, in your dream with the Jukes once more. TP out from Tims. Here's the Yule Scepter. Oh no, why didn't he use? Hello? Did he forget to use his Yules? I'm not sure, but that fight was very, very close. Even safe enough to say that it was probably even, if not for the fact that the Earthshaker bought back.
Worthy tribute.
Okay, so 20 to 19, and now the gold graphs dips back in favor of Boom ID. Haven't seen that really dip convincingly in either party's favor. Scary. Alright, so pipe almost done on the Dark Seer. Looks like they want to try and fight the bottom lane. They might even get the quick snipe here onto the Earthshaker. Oh, they missed the Burrow Strike. Do they think about going back in? Yeah, they're pinging it out. I think they want to go into Jokan. Where's the Ice Blast?
Coin for me.
And yeah, both sides just content to farm. Queen of Pain needs the BKB as well. Necrofoe's BKB already completed. Not sure whether he's going to complete that Hood of Defiance, seeing as the Earthshaker already has a Hood. Waiting up on the stairs, just making sure that no one's smoked. Oh dear, sorry about that. My camera froze. And Joe Cam, once again, waiting inside the trees, baiting for someone to come out. I don't know, this is like a Resident Sleeper game, but you can sort of feel the intensity. The stakes are really high. Both teams eager to qualify, or at least to make it against Mineski. It's great experience. You gain more than you lose in this case, for sure. So now they want to try and fight. They have the Arcane Rune. Let's see if they can make anything happen with this rune. They can't do the Roshan, but they do have meatballs. And now they go with the Brow Strike initiation. The 4-staff foil looks like they will find Tims. And of course to the Orchid Benevolence, and 4-staff out, he's dead anyways to the Orchid Burn. Over the top lane, they're going to try and kill him. Oh, the Reaper side will not be enough to kill Saint Lucas. And with the Deso, they will get some really good damage out onto the tier 3 tower. Actually bringing it to very, very low. Swords and sword. They want to try and get the kill here onto Kescute, who's waiting inside the trees. Glimmer Cape. Do they have sentries? Now popping the Global Silence. They have enough damage fighting to the Wukong's command. Not the smartest idea. Necrophos does get a nice, pretty big kill. That was the Reaper side being used. Popping the BKB. Cuckoo kept alive by the urn. Going for the stomp. They have enough damage. I think yes, they do. Dreamless wants to fight against Cuckoo. Oh no, he's too slow. Fighting under the shrine and the double ledge. They will get the kill. Full team wipe. TNC. Triple kill for Raven. Necrophos OS Frog. OS Frog. And just like that, full HP. 2400 gold swing. Great stuff coming out from TNC. I'm not even sure what's happening in this. Right, so they do straight to the Roshan. And TNC, for the first time in the game, I would like to say they look like they have an advantage, but I'd be lying because the gold lead is still pretty much the same. Look at that. Went up, went down, kinda in the favorites, never really crossing the 4,000 mark. It looks like they found a tasty target. That will be the Darks here. They can chain him down. Reaper Scythe. They want to bait it out. Reaper Scythe, Reaper Scythe. Oh, onto the cliff. Reaper. There we go. That's a kill. Plenty of regen available as well. Shiva's Guard on the way. That's going to be really big, especially against heroes like the Monkey King. It's going to give you vision at the side. And now immediately 1437 getting out. Don't worry guys, if you're facing the Resident Sleeper as well, bang your heads on the wall. It's not so much about a Resident Sleeper game, it's more about these two teams. They're really playing this very, very intensely. Just making sure. How much is this courier even worth again, Hiroshan? I'm pretty sure this courier is like worth a few $100s, right? Oh, hold on, they found the silencer. Tasty kill. Big kill. Easy kill. There we go. I'm kind of surprised the Necrophores didn't choose to go for like an Atos or even like a Sheepstick this game. I won't even say no to an Ethereal Blade. Alright, so they want to try and get some damage in, but over in the back, looks like they found In Your Dream. The Cold Feet proc into the Ice Blast as well. Yule steps up into the air. Should be the kill. The Fisher. Oh, actually no, the Barrage Strike. He will shatter anyways. Now they want to find Jokan popping the sentry and the dust. They found the Sand King, so it looks like In Your Dream's shenanigans are cutting the creep wave. It's not going to really pay off. And it looks like they're going to find Jokan. Bang. So 4 heroes down. Looks like this should be able to force a couple of buybacks out. Melee Barracks about to go down. And TNC have the advantage with the first lane of Barracks already broken. He's going for more. He's going to try and force the buybacks. The Sand King and the Queen of Pain do have ults. They do have buyback. Global is up as well. They have all their spells. Fisher. Reaper Scythe, down goes Monkey. Oh, okay, nice vac into the 3-man vacuum. Popping the BKB Sonic Wave. Epicenter is gonna go kill off 2 for Jokan. Jokan making plays. Go Shroud, okay, nice Echo Slam onto the Queen of Pain. Can they kill the Queen of Pain? Yes, it's a dieback for on both the Monkey King and the Queen of Pain. And Cuckoo with the triple. And Cuckoo will just go straight ahead to clear off that tier 3 tower. Raven's not really too concerned. So gonna get some regen up from taking care of the creeps. But Cuckoo will take the tier 3. And with no buyback on In Your Dream and Dream will sell, this looks to be over. The creep with a backdoor protection. This is a very, very slow siege. And Sandy Lucas cutting the creep wave, so it means they can't even take the second lane of Barracks. Very, very smart play, and TNC will back out. Still happy with what they got. Viper able to buy a full butterfly. And if you thought Boom ID were actually lacking in physical DPS, they have never, ever felt more so right now. Alright, so Raven. What did he buy? I think he just completed his Shiva's Guard. Yep, completed Shiva's Guard. They can go for the tier 2 tower, take up the bottom shrine, increase their net worth advantage. It's a 13,000 advantage for the first time in the game after that fight. In Your Dream getting caught like that. Very, very careless with the Sand King trying to save him. And of course, when they were diving close to the tier 4s over there, and that's when they pretty much lost everything.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
So they use the scan, they know exactly where Boom ID are. But it looks like they want to try for a Hail Mary play into the epicenter. They put a ward out there so they know, just in case. Epicenter into the vacuum, popping the BKBs. Wukong's command, Boundless Strike's going to be there, but very, very quick. The Lotus Orb actually keeping the Centaur alive. The Rod of Atos is actually going to trap the Silencer, but Dreamo Cell will get that Sam H kill. Now they want to keep on fighting. Cuckoo, BKB already procced out. Tims. Oh, they know where Tims is. They're pinging him out. They just want to make sure he doesn't get baited in, but Jokan will die anyways. Tims, they know that he's hiding there in the Shadow Amulet. Caught by the curse of the Silent Kescute, actually going to go down. And they know. Do they know that In Your Dream's over there? They should kind of suspect. Shiva's Guard. Ooh, that was really, really close. Breaking the trees on Tims. Vac. Sonic Wave. Where's the follow-up? Boundless Strike. Do they have what it takes to kill him off? Apparently not. In Your Dream, the Cold Feet proc. No, just kidding. But there comes the Reaper Scythe into the Ice Wall. Bang! Raven gets himself another kill. So plenty of charges. Cuckoo will get the Aegis regeneration and the tier 2 tower. I don't know. I feel like this game is over for Boom ID. They were doing quite well against TNC.
Dire's bottom tower won't
Yuck.
last long.
And tier 3 tower is about to fall. So for sure this time, second melee barracks. The creep wave is here as well, so there's no way they will be protected by backdoor protection. And there will be one melee barracks, make it second range racks as well. They can go straight for the megas. And they will have pretty much all their spells back up. We still haven't seen an Echo Slam. Another Rod of Atos flying back and forth. Oh, nice Fisher. And down goes Kescute to the Cuckoo. The Cuckoo Viper. Now they want to find the backline Dreamo Cell. They have the Viper Strike. Finding him into that Wukong's command. They don't really care. They have no detection though. Down is double Hook Stomp. It actually looks like In Your Dream. He's about to go down as well. Joe Cam already dead. And Yo sets up into the air. In Your Dream is dead. And full team wipe. The buybacks are all not available. Echo Slam onto his own creeps just because he can. And TNC will claim game 1 over Boom ID. Alright, so TNC will have to feel extremely confident playing up into this best of 3 series, especially since now that they have the first game advantage, they know they have a safety net. If anything, Boom ID, they will be feeling the stress. Dreamo Cell, okay, probably not the best idea to pick up the Monkey King. But, I mean, they did their best to try and deal with the situation the best they could. Joe Cam, I wouldn't say lackluster game, but the Wombo combos never really came online. We never saw a big Echo Slam, but it didn't matter. Cuckoo was just out farming. Raven was impossible to kill. Great play from TNC all around, and it's just that, you know, you slow down the pace of the game like that, they're like, okay, fine, it doesn't really matter. Their heroes still scale pretty well late compared to the side of Boom ID, I feel. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was game 1. We'll be back for game 2 shortly. My name is Hades. I'll be taking a quick break. See you guys soon.